Well, we got a little bit of the rain we need, and by a little bit I mean too little. David Carnes taking the Friday off. Cedric Haynes is here.
Yeah, tell us more, Cedric.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we wish we had a little bit more out there to help soak into the ground, but you know, this is actually kind of what you want, believe it or not, because you don't want to get a lot of rainfall in a short period of time because it can't soak into a dry, hard ground, and so then you get flooding. So in this case, you want that light, steady rain. We just want more of it, right? 58 degrees outside, it's cool. It is dry though, and of course it's drying out as we go throughout this evening and tonight. So any of your activities that you've got planned for your Friday evening, the weather will cooperate in terms of no rainfall falling from the sky. We've got those cool temperatures area-wide, 56 in Murphy, it's 55 degrees in Cleveland, 56 degrees in Dalton and Calhoun, 56 in Lafayette, and 58 degrees currently in Fort Payne. Now these temperatures, yeah, they're a good bit cooler than yesterday at this time. In fact, about 15 to 20 degrees cooler than where we were just 24 hours ago. So if you're making those plans for the Friday evening football games, any of our local games going on this evening, the weather overall should cooperate. We'll call it cloudy skies, maybe a few breaks in the clouds, but overall it's going to stay mostly cloudy. Temperatures, though, will not drop very fast thanks to the cloud cover. So we'll only go down and basically hover into the mid-50s as we progress throughout the evening, but it will remain on the dry side. Here's the weather map. You can see a lot of clouds in place across the area. Just to our north and west, a little bit of clearing showing up. Some thinning of the cloud cover here from Nashville over towards Knoxville. Just to the south, though, that's where all the rain is, over towards the Carolinas. And notice this frontal boundary that's kind of slowing down. It's basically slamming on the brakes here along the Gulf Coast. That's going to play a part in our forecast as we progress throughout the weekend because we're going to have an area of low pressure developing and riding up and along this frontal boundary. So we're going to watch that. Depending on exactly where that frontal boundary stalls out will determine our rain chances. So right now I'm going to go with the front being far enough south that most of us will stay dry, but that doesn't mean all of us will stay dry. So I think the frontal boundary will come at least far enough north to at least clip us with a chance of rain as we go into your Saturday. Again, I don't think it's going to be a washout by any means, but a little light rain, especially over our North Georgia communities, will be possible. So I've got that rain chance at about 30%. Same thing for your Sunday. Again, if this front is a little farther south, most of the rain will stay to our south. If it's a little farther north, we'll see a little bit more rain in the area, but for right now, we'll go with about a 30% chance of rain for both your Saturday and Sunday, with the best chances south of the city. And then I think we dry things out at least until about the middle of the upcoming week. That's when we're going to watch what happens with this storm system. Could be a pretty decent storm system to the south of us, and we'll see how that one begins to track as we go throughout next week. But for the rest of your weekend, mostly cloudy. It will be breezy for your Saturday and cool with that 30% chance of rain, primarily south of the city. Low 60s Saturday, near 60 Sunday, with again another chance of showers to the south. You can see heavier rain will be possible from I-20 and Point South, where they can see up to an inch. But for us here in the Tennessee Valley through the weekend, at best a trace to a tenth of an inch of rainfall. So again, most of the activity will stay to our south. Speaking of drying things out for football, maybe this is good news if you're heading over towards Tuscaloosa, or maybe actually heading up to Lexington, I should say, on Saturday. The weather on the cool side, but lots of sunshine. Temperatures in the 40s and low 50s. If you're going to be heading over towards Memorial Stadium, it's a little bit of a trek, but 50s. Again, a mix of clouds and sunshine, but the weather not too bad. And if you're maybe thinking about heading over towards Athens, just know that we will have some scattered showers that are going to be in the forecast, especially later in the evening there. But for us, 40s for us tonight with cloudy skies. Again, a spotty shower or two, primarily south of the city for your Saturday. Your Storm Alert 7-day forecast, not a bad weekend, but clouds and a few spotty showers. A little better chance of rain, I think, as we get towards the middle of next week with that storm system we'll keep an eye on.